Welcome to the Social Good Conferences. These are where we have conversations for social good. Today we're going to be speaking with Marie Lemelle. She is a phenomenal writer. She's an amazing playwright, as well as a phenomenal public relations specialist. She knows how to help people get their message out there, and she's worked with a variety of professionals in many different industries to help them find success. We're going to learn more about her extensive career and her points of view on the social good movement. So thank you, Marie, for joining the Social Good Conferences.
Hi, I'm Marie Lamel, and I'm excited to be here and be a part of the Social Good Conferences. I have to say that as an entrepreneur, getting opportunities like this are very important. I'm a founder of some multiple successful companies, and I'm driven to make sure that people transform their goals to greatness, which I'll be talking about a little bit later. I am a native of Los Angeles, California, and I am basically in the entertainment industry, but I work in all industries. I believe in helping people do what they want to do, but on a really higher level. So it's raising your brand, and you are your brand. So I'm here to talk about things that will help you move forward in life, pivot in life, and just be the best you could be. As a former City of Glendale Commissioner for the Commission on the Status of Women, I'm all about empowering women and vulnerable communities. I'm a book author, and that was really driven on the fact that there were so many people that I met through life that were dealing with health challenges. I was a health writer for about 6 years for a local newspaper and decided to take those stories and become inspiration for others who are dealing with health challenges. So look out for I Am Not My Illness, Personal Stories of Inspiration and Hope. And as one of the founders of Social Good Movement Tour with Kristen Tomasino, I am very excited to be able to change the narrative about the way the world is spinning right now, out of control, and do more social good. Why I work is really to make a difference in people's lives, as well as change the narrative surrounding being an entrepreneur, especially a woman-owned business entrepreneur. After spending years in corporate America, I decided to become an entrepreneur. That's been about 20 years ago. Time flies. I have to say that the lessons I learned along the way were very life changing. The first lesson I want to say is it's really my mantra: transform goals to greatness. I had a list of goals, and even goals that I didn't even imagine in the beginning. It constantly evolved. But I knew that taking those goals to greatness was the way to actually make those, I would say, those dreams come true. I mean, I believe in going for your dream, not just chase them, but capture them, develop them, become the great, whatever that is that you want to do. I also developed and established and launched Platinum Star Media Group. That was because I wanted to get into TV and film production, radio promotion, um, as well as working with actors, directors, producers, writers. They need representation to be able to take their goals to the next level, to become that next, star of TV, film, radio broadcasting, whatever that may be. So that lesson is transform goals to greatness. Take that with you and think about that. When you have your goal, turn it to something great. And the second lesson are having daily affirmations. Stay positive. Tell yourself that, first of all, it's great to wake up every morning and be able to start your day and feel good. And when you don't, tell yourself that you can do, you could change that way of thinking by doing something that makes you feel alive and just looking forward to the day. Once you have seized the moment, and the moment is making the morning productive, then think about ways that are going to keep you motivated, happy, excited. It's when you see people, even if you don't know them, good morning, a smile, try to just deal with the traffic that you may have to endure getting from one place to another, but because if you stay positive in mind, your body and your soul will all come together and feel very productive and ready for whatever comes at you, because no 2 days are alike. And so daily affirmations are important to just stay focused, stay kind, stay open, and stay grateful. Now I'm going to go to lesson number 3, the social good lifestyle. This is what this is all about. Social good conferences, social good movement. It's all about changing the narrative that we can find and seek what the goodness is in this world, in our lives, and other people's lives, and stay as positive as possible. It's very easy to talk about everything that's going wrong in the world, but what can we do to help solve that? We can't solve every problem, but we can solve little problems along the way. We can find solutions that are a lot more positive. And a lot of that is helping others. Good things are what's going to make life worth living. It's going to make it easier for others. And we do have to consider that there are people that are a lot less fortunate than you are, no matter what the circumstances are. There's always someone that's a lot less fortunate. So it does help to give back, to think about what you can do for someone else. It will make a difference of how you see the world, you see the social good, you see that you are a happier person because you are doing the best you can to bring about good in your life and someone else's life. The most interesting journey that I took was when my mother had gotten sick in some years ago. And it was very difficult for me being the firstborn to accept the fact that, her life wasn't going to be quite the same that it was while I was, as a young girl, and what I looked for is a way to find something to help me cope, and that was journaling. But that journaling led to writing about health stories and learning from others who are dealing with health challenges that were beyond my imagination, beyond what my mother was dealing with. That led me to the book that's called I Am Not My Illness: Personal Stories of Inspiration and Hope. And it's chapters of people who have gone through things that we just can not imagine that they face, but how inspiring they are to be healthier than they were when they got the diagnosis. And I'm talking from those that have gotten new kidneys, a new heart, even a new face from a horrific car accident. One of my really, really dear contributions to my book lost 60% of the skin on his body. So he had to get a face transplant. He doesn't look the same, but it's a face. And when you talk to him, you can't help but say, why am I upset about anything in life when there's someone who went through something that you can't even imagine? So the reason behind all of that is the stories you may tell someone else. It's really should be where it's going to help uplift them and help them see the light at the end of the tunnel.
If you were gonna, talk to people about taking action post your session, what could they do?
So one of them is by joining the social good movement, the good work that the social good movement is planning to do, that has launched and is putting together people who are like-minded to help change the narrative. So joining that movement, it's all about if we could just make small changes to be a better society, be better human beings towards each other, and to help uplift those that are feeling helpless, lonely, isolated. This is what the social good movement can do for you and being a part of that. So whether you, and the second one is again, volunteerism. So whether you volunteer with the social good movement, volunteer in your community, at your church, at your school, at your job. There's a lot of companies out there that have employee volunteer programs. And what my company, Platinum Star Public Relations, was able to do was to become a certifying organization for the President's Volunteer Service Award, Lifetime Achievement Award. Uh, this is a way to nominate yourself or those around you that have put in volunteer hours to make a difference, whether it's locally for you, a regional, statewide, countrywide, globally. We want to hear about that. The last call to action is how to raise awareness about your brand. And remember, your brand is also yourself. And that's where Platinum Star PR or Platinum Star Media Group can help raise awareness about what's important to you as a career, as your lifestyle, and as your goal on your way to greatness.
What a great conference session with Marie Lemelle about the social good movement. Marie, thank you for being an official speaker for social good. Your contributions for the social good movement are truly impactful for social change, and it's people like you that are going to make it happen in the world where we can continue to take productive actions for positive outcomes. So thank you, Marie, for participating in the social good conferences.
You're welcome. Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you for attending the Social Good conferences. These have been Conversations for Social Good. They've been presented by Tomasito Media and Buddytown Consulting.